What up, what up, what up? You already know what it is. This is Up Against the Odds, and I'm yours truly, Bruce Wall. Now, apologies in advance because I'm still getting over a cold. My voice is kind of raspy. I'm just getting back to, my normal self as my vocal cords go. But without further ado, let's get into it. Man, I just got one question for y'all. How about them Cowboys? How about them? Not too good. Not too good. And I may say that brings me joy. Do I sound like a hater? Nah. For y'all who say I did, nah. But let me tell you why the Cowboys are in a dilemma. A dilemma. So, as everyone knows, my man Zeke from the Ohio State, he's holding out. I mean, hey, he's only your best player, right? And he wants to get paid, and it's understandable because he's had the most rushing yards since he came in the league, and he's also missed games because of self-inflicted wounds, him being, uh, let's just say, not a model citizen outside of football. But I mean, we knew this when he went to Ohio State. His father said he was immature. Still got some growing up to do, but so do we all. It's just Zeke tends to just find himself in situations and gets caught on camera, and also misses games because of it. But not this year. But at the same time, he wants to get paid. So in this case, he's willing to sit out if he doesn't get paid. Now, Jury has already came out and said that they don't need a running back to win the Super Bowl. That, a leading rusher has only, the first leading rusher was Emmitt Smith to win the Super Bowl. And then the last was Terrell Davis, if you all didn't know, but now you know. So, he's already basically saying, like, look, Zeke, I take it as this. We're going to pay you when we pay you, but we got to take care of Dak first. And you need to come your butt on home. And they both playing hardball, basically. But that's what Jerry's saying right now. Key word right now. Until that kettle gets a little hotter and then he folds, I'm just saying. But in my opinion, let me break it down to you. Because it's darn if the Cowboys do, darn if the Cowboys don't when it comes to paying Zeke. Because they have Dak, Amari Cooper, Zeke, and also soon you gotta have to pay the defense something. I mean, it's a good problem to have, but for the Cowboys, this may not be a good problem because of the organization we're talking about. In its recent history, they have made smart decisions lately in these last couple seasons. They have made very good decisions as far as like picking players and playing certain players and picking up old linemen. Almost trying to replicate what they did in the 90s. Just they don't have those caliber players besides Zeke. Zeke is the closest thing to Emmett if you're gonna, if they're gonna try to replicate it. But here's the problem. I don't know if it's enough money to go around, champ. And especially in today's game, pass happy game, that's why they're having this issue. And the running back has been so devalued, rightfully so, because it's a pass happy game now. So normally I remember the stats by heart. I just go top of the dome, But today I wrote it down so I could break it down a little further. So let me read off a couple stats for you in a couple situations. Let's see. First, let's see, the running back, like I said, the running back position has been devalued because of the passing game, and pass rushers have been elevated because you pass so much, and it's so important to have that pass stopper. I mean, common sense, right? Duh. And also, I mean, you can win a Super Bowl, which we've seen so many times on so many occasions without a great running back. I mean, it's just the truth, and that's part of the reason why running backs are devalued. And plus, they don't last long, and running backs are the easiest to transition from college to the pros. So it doesn't help any of the running backs' cases, even the elite transcendent running backs. It still doesn't help their cases because teams have, like the New England Patriots, have, just recently won a Super Bowl without a great running back. They won. Why? Why? Running back committee, defense, and a quarterback, well, a great quarterback, the greatest quarterback, but he didn't play like the greatest quarterback in the Super Bowl. He was poised enough, made the right decisions, made just enough decisions to win the game. Just the right amount, enough plays, and to avoid the right amount of mistakes. Now, here's where the issue comes at. Pro Football Focus ranked Dak 25th of the quarterbacks who avoid negative throws. Basically, out of 31 quarterbacks, 32 quarterbacks, 32 franchise quarterbacks. I'm sorry. 32 franchise quarterbacks. Dak is 25th. That means he does not avoid negative throws as much as some people like to think so. And that's with, well, the coach isn't much. He's not much. We just know. But that's a great O-line, a great running back, a good receiver, and an upcoming defense that can hold their own. That's with all this support. And with the Cowboy organization on the come up far as making great decisions. 25th, ladies and gentlemen. But on the other hand, Dak has taken the keys from Romo. The season Romo, went down, they took Cowboy games off the television. As they wasn't earning the games as much as they used to because they weren't winning. And this is Cowboys. Granted, I don't like the Cowboys, but facts is facts. They're the most popular team in the NFL and one of the most popular teams in sports. Period. If I'm not mistaken, they're definitely top 3. I know that, but they might be number 1. It might be number 1 or number 2 behind the Yankees. They're number 2 behind the Yankees. I'm pretty sure of it. Google it. I'm pretty sure they're number 2 behind the Yankees. But at the same time, that's in sports overall, in general. So, for them to take those games off of, off the television shows you and tells you something. All right, cool. But Dak brought that back. He sold jerseys, brought more money in their pockets, and got the TV ratings, raising the TV ratings. Cowboy fans for you, right? As long as they tell you. What else? What else Dak do? And he also is good enough where it's like you can go to the playoffs with Dak. You can win games. He give you just enough to keep him. Kind of like Alex Smith. But he won't win your Super Bowl. Or hasn't won you a Super Bowl. And what may be the cure to this, to a lot of this, is to fire Jason Garrett and get a completely new head coach. That's, well, more QB, I say QB friendly, but not QB friendly. You need a coach that's more compatible with that and understands them and actually coaches. Because, Jason Garrett coaches, But if I'm going to compare him to other coaches in the league, he's not that great, y'all. He's not that great. He's benefiting from the team more than the team benefits from him. Yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is. That's the truth. Truth is in the pudding. But at the same time, not only should they get rid of Jason Garrett, they got to get rid of Zeke. And that's my man. That's my man, but they got to get rid of Zeke. If you're planning for long term, meaning a greater chance they winning the Super Bowl. You can get rid of Zeke, trade him for a ton of draft picks, and maybe another running back that's already in the league that you can implement in it and just be good enough. And with a good coach or great coach, Cowboys may be able to make it to the Super Bowl. Because the game isn't predicated on having one dominant running back anymore. It's just not. And if you could spread that money around more, that'd be awesome. You know what else would be awesome? If they raise the salary cap for the whole league. Why? Because QBs, their going rate is getting out of control. And then you got the DNs behind them, / pass rushers. Then you got receivers. I believe when it's time for negotiation with the CBA and the league, you all have to raise a salary cap, just period. Also, Dak ranked 15th in yards last season and 16th in touchdowns. So it isn't great. See where I'm going? It isn't great, and you are not in a good position because, like I said, it's darn if you do, darn if you don't. Like with Zeke, you'll be better off short term. But are you playing the short-term game or the long-term game? And anytime I looked at a great organization, such as the Patriots, they play the long-term game. So it hurts me to say because this is my man Zeke. Ohio State, I'm still pulling for you. But your best chance is to trade him. You have to trade him because your quarterback isn't great, but with the right system and the right coach, you may be able to pull off a Super Bowl. With running backs by committee, let's see, add a little bit more receivers, sprinkle a little bit more players on defense, and then you have it. With the right luck, chips fall in the right place, you might fall into the Super Bowl. And one thing Dak can upgrade and has time to upgrade is the mistake aspect of it. That was last season. But if you go back to his rookie season, he didn't make as many mistakes. Now, granted, one, because the league didn't have a year tape on him, is Zeke went crazy as well. That did play a part, but I believe Dak can still, he has time. He can still elevate his game. But if you pay him, Zeke, Cooper, and then Lord knows who else, you're not going to have enough money to spread around. And the playoff is, I say, you might want to say the second round of playoffs might be your cap. But without Zeke and able to stretch and spread that money around, and for coaches, for other players, things of that nature, your cap might be the Super Bowl. Maybe not even winning the Super Bowl, but making it is good enough for y'all. I haven't made it since the 90s, so better. Hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Lucky I'm even trying to help y'all out. Don't like y'all. And I especially don't like y'all fans. Straight up. But I see that being the best chance, because if you pay all of them, it's not going to work. It's not. It's just not going to work. So, that's for y'all to decide. Pay Zeke. Use the money elsewhere. And use it wisely. And if you do pay Zeke, you still need to get rid of Jason Garrett, because you're not going away Jason Garrett. Other than the cap of the second round of playoffs. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember, like, subscribe, and notify. This has been Up Against the Odds. Holla.